So you just started playing Genshin Impact. I hope you have a high-paying job, or more than enough time on your hands. Because if you don't, you probably started playing because of one of three reasons. Someone got you into it, you saw the latest trailer for one of the new updates, or the final most common reason is your massive brain is stretching out your skull with how much you appreciate the arts, the lore, and the attention to detail in the magnificent world of Teyvat's. Whatever it may be, I'm here to get you up to speed as fast as possible, starting with all things XP. Okay, first things first, you're gonna have to know what AR means. AR stands for Adventure Rank. If you talk to anyone that plays Genshin, they'll most likely ask you, what's your AR, why are you such a low AR, etc, etc, etc. And when they start roasting your dumbass for being a low AR, politely ask them if they know what an AK is. Archon quests are basically main quests, or story quests if you would. They give some of the best rewards in the game, and you need to do them to unlock new areas or get key items. You will at some point catch up to the story quest, and you will have to farm XP elsewhere in order to continue them, and that's alright. AR40 is possible in a month of casual play. Within 30 days, if the only thing you did on Genshin Impact was to log in, do your dailies, spend your resin, and do minimal exploration, you would be able to hit AR40 with ease. With this game plan, you'll be able to net around 3,000 adventure XP every day, in under 1 hour. You will soon reach AR20, and that is when world level is introduced. Every 5 levels from here on out will increase the world level, meaning all monsters and world bosses will become stronger and drop better loot. Chests and quests do not scale with the world level. I'll try to be as concise as possible, but there's a lot of numbers I'm about to lay down, and I hope it's not too confusing. Okay, so unlocking all 95 waypoints will get you 5,400 XP and 540 Primo Gems. Farming all the stars on your map, meaning all the Oculus and the Crimson Agates, will get you around 8,880 experience and a crap ton of loot. Keep in mind there's 131 Geoculus, 65 Animoculus, 95 Electroculus, and 80 Crimson Agates, so you'll be farming for quite some time. There will be a link to the Genshin Interactive map in the description box below, so you'll be able to pinpoint the location of each and every single waypoint and Geoculus and Crimson Agate that you need. And yes, some people do need help finding waypoints. I don't know how. They're very clearly marked out on your regular Genshin map, but some people really do need that. As of recording this video, Inazuma just dropped, and there's roughly around 32,000 XP tied up in story quests at the moment. Leah has about 38 world quests for 6,800 XP, plus a crap ton of loot. Mondstadt has around 30 world quests with around 3,900 XP and a crap ton of loot. Dragonspine's got 8 quests with 2,700 XP and a crap ton of loot there as well. And by loot, I'm talking about heroes' wits, recipes, cooking material, you name it. The quests give you a bunch of various rewards. Okay, this part's gonna be a little bit tough, but if you know what Billy is, you might be able to find some chest route guides, and it is possible to get every single chest in this game, but it is pretty hard if you don't know what you're doing. Now, certain chests, like the common chests, like the luxurious chests, they have different values. Some of the common chests are worth 10 XP in Mondstadt, and some of them are worth 20 XP in other areas like Dragonspine or Leah. Luxurious chests can be worth 30 XP, or sometimes they could be worth 60 XP, depending on where you get them from. I decided to save some time. I took the average amount of XP you would get from these chests, and I added it all up. It's about 4,600... Oh, sorry. It's 46,865 XP. Oh my god, okay. Probably upwards of 50k from chests alone worth of XP. Yeah, that's a lot of XP, and that is a lot of loot. Oh my god. We've pretty much summed up all the most important parts of Adventure XP, and I'm going to basically summarize all the ways that I know how to get XP. There might be a couple ways that I missed out on. You can leave them down in the comment section below. There are special ways to get Adventure rank XP, like killing the Way Hilichurl, that we didn't really talk about. You can kill about 10 way hilichurls a day. If you do that for a month, so like 30 days, you can get around 5,400 XP, which is about the same amount as collecting all the waypoints, right? And if you do that for a year, well, that's about 65,000 XP. Again, links in the description if you want to way hilichurl farm and know the routes and all that stuff. I don't recommend it, especially for new players, for people who just don't care. It does take a little bit of extra time, and you're probably better off exploring or hanging out with your friends, just messing around. Okay, it is time to summarize everything we've talked about thus far, and to talk about a couple other things that we haven't touched upon, like the hangouts and the fragile resin, right? But I'm sure you guys know how that works. They're pretty self-explanatory when you come across them. Okay, so you get around 3,400 XP from the hangouts, 5,400 XP from the waypoints, 5,400 XP again if you were to farm 10 hilichurls, 10 way hilichurls every day for a month, but again I don't recommend that. You get around 8,800 XP from the Adventurer's Handbook. You get around 8,880 experience from collecting all the stars on your map, aka the Oculus stuff, the Crimson Agate, all that stuff, and maxing out your Frostbearing Tree, your Statue of the Seven Geo version, and your Statue of the Seven Nemo version. And now with this update, your Statue of the Seven Electro version. You get around 13,400 XP from all the world quests, excluding anything revolved around Inazuma. You get 15,000 XP from accumulating and spending 50 fragile resin. You get a whopping 32,300 XP from doing your Archon quests, aka your story quests, and I'm sure there will be more to come. As this video ages, it'll probably be a lot more than that, probably upwards of 40,000, maybe even 50,000 as time goes on. Now, my math is most definitely wrong here, but we're going to round up a little bit more on this one and just say you get around 50,000 XP from about all the chests, I would say. I don't want to look too much or too far into it. I just know that it's around 50,000 XP. That's a pretty solid number. We'll just stick with that. That brings our grand total to about 134,000 XP that's just laying around the map. If you could skip every single cutscene, gather all the chests in an instant, you know, have every single quest unlocked and being ready to be completed and all that stuff, yeah, you're looking at about 134,000 XP just sitting there waiting for you to grab. If we were to include our daily XP and our daily resin XP that we would get as well, for 30 days, that'd be like another like 81,000 abouts, give or take, if you did your one resin refresh for 30 days. So yeah, in total, we're looking at above 209,000 XP, somewhere around 215,000 XP. Yeah, that's quite a bit. If you play like 4 hours a day and you know what you're doing. 215,000 XP. Again, this is excluding some ways to get adventure XP, like the way hilichurl, because I highly doubt a lot of people farm that in their daily lives. And this is also excluding random miHoYo events, like when they introduce the Golden Apple Islands, so all the chests located on that island, all the quests and the events associated with that will not be included as well. So in conclusion, you should be able to get enough XP to hit AR45 within 1 month if you play optimally. Realistically speaking, it'll probably take you 2 months, maybe even 3, depending on how casual you are. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter how long it takes you to hit these levels. I hope you guys are having fun with Genshin, and welcome on in if you're new to the community. We stream every day at twitch.tv/metune. Hope to see you guys there, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.